cap.
Like a toddler?
Huh? That's what you get. That's what you fucking get. That's what you get. Yeah. Take that.
No, I said I meant to say like a kindergartner. Because they writing all caps.
Not mine.
Sometimes. Depends.
They just write big.
Yeah, they just write
Oh, it ain't even all caps. They just write big as hell.
big ass lowercase b.
Yeah, the caps be the same size as the lowercase.
Like not my nephews and nieces, niece and nephews, they just write big as shit.
Yeah.
I don't even think if I could write in lowercase, it would just probably feel weird as hell.
You know, there's I don't know when they started this, but remember we was in, I want to say about second or third grade, we had writing class.
Yeah.
And in writing, our period had to write cursive.
Yeah, they don't think they teach cursive anymore.
Niggas don't have. I took my nephew, my wife's nephew, so took him to the gym, and he had to sign in. So puts his phone number. Mm-hmm. He says print his name, so he prints his name. It gets to the part where it says signature. So he was like, "I don't have a signature," and I said, "All right. I mean, I'm not expecting you 14, so I mean, you probably ain't really signed too much shit. I understand that, but just write your name in cursive, bro." And he looked at me. And he said, "I don't know how to write in cursive."
They don't even teach you how to write their name in cursive.
And I said, whoa. I said, everybody stop. And I grabbed the dude. He happened to be 20. I said, "Bro, can you write in cursive?"
That's where you went wrong.
And he said, "No." He said, "Well, he didn't say no. He said, I have a signature." He was like, "But I wasn't taught to write in school. We didn't have that to write in cursive." That's insane to me.
It is.
We had typing. Did you
typing class where they put the cover over your fingers? I'm still a pecker, but
you had to pass and get a certain grade.
You had to be so fast.
Ours was on this translucent, green or bluish laptop thing, and it had a small screen on the front of it, and it taught you how to put your 4 fingers on there and type from the main 4 keys.
Mm-hmm.
And like that.
Yeah.
And then the teacher would get mad. She'd be like, "No, you're supposed to use your pinky. Your pinky is that side." Mm-hmm. And then taught you to navigate your fingers through that way. But it's I remember being young and being dyslexic and ADD and ADHD and all the other D's and E's and alphabets and all that. I struggled bad. Hand-eye coordination, all that was just crazy as far as just typing like that. I never could understand it. I never could get it.
But that was a huge challenge.
And I used to be it was a big challenge. I used to just be a 2-finger typer. And she would go off. And I'd just be like, "Look, this is the best I could do. I'm getting it done." Yeah. What we talking about right now? But now, as an adult, it's I can fly through that shit. I be gone. But, saying that to say, that is kind of crazy. I remember taking those classes, and you start off with those keyboard classes, and then from there, we went to,
the typewriter class?
Yeah.
Oh, my
and
gosh.
The typewriter? Remember you had to do your, what was it, where it was whether you was distinguished, proficient.
I don't remember exactly what we had to do, but
we had to do our book reports on there and stuff on an actual typewriter.
Yeah.
And you had to punch it up and then you would turn it in and then the teacher would tell you you should have put a comma there and then you had to retype it.
You know what's crazy though? I think I understand them moving away from that, in general, the non-cursive, because a lot of stuff that we do is digital anyway. We don't really sit in writing classes. We have, I think they teach English and shit like that, but they don't really they don't have a writing class, I would say. I think that's kind of what separates our generation from the up and coming. It's we had to do so much extra runaround to get to just the simple point that we're a little more proficient with things. No, but seriously though, we know for bro, if you tell somebody who is 10, 12, 15 years old, you yeah, when I was in school, I had to type on a typewriter at one point. They would say, "Yo, a what?"
They're gonna think you're ancient.
You had to type on a what?
Yeah.
Yo, one of these things?
And you know what's crazy is because something similar is like the whole GPS system. Because I remember, first of all, I remember road maps, right?
MapQuest.
And then exactly, then we went to MapQuest,
I remember this shit.
Fam.
where you actually had to pay attention to road signs
And
and
where you
all
was
of that type
going.
of stuff. And it's like now that type of shit is fucking
Yeah, I get in my
extinct.
car, tells me how to get home.
Bro.
And now we don't know what the fuck to do without a GPS.
That GPS. I
Yo,
use it
I
every day.
literally just like put a young cat at work onto that. And I was like, bro, he was talking about like being called dumb and stupid. He was like, I hate how y'all, just cause y'all a little bit older than me, y'all look at me like I'm stupid and I'm dumb. And I just be like, cause you are. You are, bro. I was like, bro,
Young and dumb.
I was like,
Yeah.
bro, everything that you need is in the palm of your hand. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, bro, you'll never know what it's like. I was like, how you can just type in an address in your phone, bro, and then get automatic directions to it. I was like, bro, like, and we got on this subject because he was asking me how I knew my way around the city so well without having the GPS or anything. And I was like, bro, because one, like, we had to navigate by bus or we were like on bikes and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, so like you learn how to move around like that. And I was like, and then when we got to the age where we could drive, I was like, bro, if we found out the party was at so and so's crib that weekend, bro, we had to go to school and go on MapQuest. I was like, you know what MapQuest is? And he was like, what the fuck is MapQuest? And I'm like, bro, you don't even know what Map. So like, I had to like explain to him what MapQuest was, and I was like, bro, like it'll print off direction. I was like, it's basically like GPS on your phone. I was like, it's like Google Maps. I was like, but you had to go on there and it would tell you like the full description. You're gonna go so many miles this way, then you're gonna make a turn, then you're gonna make another turn, and then you'll be there. And I was like, and then it'll print off a whole page where it showed you on the map what all the turns you was gonna make. Yeah. And he was just like,
because that's when they first start realizing pretty much what they can do with satellites. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that is how they even was able to get the directions so we can print them off. But it's like now we got the satellite on the phone.
And see, it probably runs even a little bit deeper than that because like they always knew, but it was just like our cell phones just wasn't capable of doing.
They wasn't there yet. They hadn't got it to that yet.
Because then I was telling him about like track phones, and I was like, bruh, he was like, yeah, my first phone, bro, was like an iPhone 8 or whatever, and I was just like, bro, that's crazy. I was like, bro, I mean, my first phone was like a prepaid phone from the Shell gas
Nokia
station.
brick.
I was like, mine was a flip phone from the Shell gas station, bro, and you had to go buy minutes. And he was just like, you had to buy minutes, and I was just like,
but it was free after.
I definitely had a Samsung
bro.
flip.
Not even my minutes wasn't. Nah, my minutes was never free, bro. Like they was. My phone didn't have no major like company behind it. It wasn't no Verizon.
It wasn't. Bell. It was Singular at one point. It was Singular wireless before it was T-Mobile. I believe that was that transition.
I didn't get a Singular phone.
Virgin Mobile.
I didn't get a Singular phone until my mom's took us to the Family Dollar, and she bought us all the track phones from there. And that's when that was my first Singular phone. Everything else was just a prepaid phone from you feel me, the hood
also store. Could go to Radio Shack. Remember Radio Shack?
Radio Shack had the phones too.
Yeah.
They had the beepers, and I wanted a beeper so bad. And I remember my sister, like all her friends had the razors. They had razors, and
you had money if you had a razor.
The crazy thing is, I remember she went to my parents and was like, "I want a razor." This, that, and the third. My people was just like, "Nah." My sister, with the hustler ambition she got, she was like, "Fine, I'll just get a job." She got a job at McDonald's, grinded all the way to get that phone so that she could go. Nah, she ain't even quit, bro. That pretty much started like her whole like into where she's at today. Like, you feel me, practically running Hertz in all the surrounding states around Kentucky.
Yeah.
So it's like she got that razor, and that razor was like a big deal to her, and it was like purple. And I remember looking at that phone, and I'd be like, damn,
it's amazing.
Bro, what? Bro,
how can I get one?
No keys?
Yeah, it was terrible, bro.
But Snake was
Snake was hard though.
Snake was the coldest game on a cell phone.
Snake and T9 texting.
Yeah.
T9 texting. See, they won't understand.
They don't know about that life. You gotta press the number to get to the letters.
Come on, bro.
They don't hey, I ain't gonna lie. First time I had a Droid, so I had a Droid before it was called actual Android. I had a Droid and it was like a knockoff for a Sidekick. so you could flip it to flip it up and then turn it to the side and then get the keyboard. Man, I thought I was the man, bro. I said, I got a keyboard and bitch, I ain't got it because I could if I kept it like this, straight up and down, it would be the numbers.
Mine was a Samsung and I could do the T9 or an LG. I think
turn that bitch to the side. I think mine might have been an LG too. Turn it to the side, boom, flip it like a sidekick.
I had a Palm
keyboard.
Prixie.
Excuse me.
A Palm Prixie, bro.
It
was basically like a computer in your phone.
It's not a Palm Pilot.
Like the cousin
of the BlackBerry. It was on the BlackBerry level.
So it's like
if
the Palm Pilot and the BlackBerry.
But it was like a whole keyboard on the phone.
Yeah.
And then they had an answer and a hang up button on it. But it was like a full keyboard and they had a screen on it, probably like that fucking big.
They had like the little mouse in the middle, right there, the little pad,
in the middle.
I remember that.
It was basically like a computer in your hand before. It was basically like a tablet before tablets was a thing.
Get on the internet.
You was really about your business if you had one of them. You was about your business if you had a Palm Pilot or a BlackBerry. You was yeah.
And my pops and my moms, they bought me and my brother both Palm Pricks. They was like Palm Prixies. Because I remember we wanted Blackberries and we went in and said we wanted Blackberries and my daddy was like, absolutely not. And then we saw the Palm Prixies and my pops was like, what about these? And I was like, man, like in my head, I was like, man, that ain't the Blackberry though. But then friends seen it and they was like, oh, you got a Palm Prixie? And I was like, I didn't even know Palm was like popping like that. But like, yeah, I got one. It's like, you feel me?
Yeah, you feel me?
Something slight, like ain't nothing crazy though, you know what I'm saying? But like that nostalgia.
What a time, bro.
What a time, man. Tez, that's why I say
these whippersnappers.
That's why I said you're dumb, Tez. Because you won't. Everything's been handed to you.
Yeah.
Everything's been given to you, my brother. And I love this little kid like he's a brother, like a younger brother, younger than the brother I got. And it's like I be putting him on so much game. He be hitting me, and I just be like, bruh. He make me feel old because sometimes I be dropping too much of gems that he just ain't ready for yet. And then it be other cats too, but the nostalgia of that conversation just did something for me, y'all.
Yeah, that was great.
You want to introduce the show, or you gonna keep getting a little? So now you got a little sentimental right there.
Don't do that.
Like
bro.
a pool like that, like
don't
that conversation,
like that
conversation.
I was right there with you though. I ain't gonna lie. I could talk about back in the day.
You know what? On that part. I'm gonna add the sad little key string music.
He's capping y'all. When y'all ever know him to add anything to anything?
I had
maybe a short.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He go crazy on shorts.
Yeah, I'm pumping them bitches out like babies.
Huh?
I'll be pumping them out, bro.
Pumping what out?
The shorts.
His reels be like,
yeah. I be on the YouTube and the TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't fuck with Instagram, but yeah, YouTube and TikTok. Instagram just annoys me, bro.
Instagram is crazy.
Yeah, Instagram annoys me, bro. I feel like it's not I feel like they don't push your posts enough.
The algorithm's tricky on that.
Yeah,
they don't. And then if you try to boost,
you gotta boost.
Just end up with a bunch of spams.
Yeah, you gotta boost. Yeah, it's
a lot of bots on there.
Yeah,
a lot of bots.
TikTok and YouTube are a lot better for those shorts and shit. But yeah, bro, introduce the show, bro.
What's going on, y'all, man? Welcome back to another episode of the You Gotta Relax podcast, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in and tapping in with us. Once again, I am your boy Sonny. This is my dog
Drizzle.
And guess who's back? Y'all probably done already heard her voice. We so happy she's back because it's been chaos without you. But we also got
D Molly, Diera, D, yeah, all that.
Welcome back. I ain't gonna count.
I missed y'all, man.
Hey, likewise.
You've been missed.
Missed y'all for sure.
Like crazy. Because we'll fill that whiteboard up. Say you done did a 2-hour episode and only touched 1 or 2 topics.
Hold on, wait. No, so that wasn't. No, last week we did good. Well, technically, we went off the. That was your fault.
We had like 6 things on that board.
Hold on. One of those things. One of the topics was I was gonna do the Black Business Expo. And I was gonna let you talk about that. And still, you can. But that was one of the topics. So that don't count. That don't count because she wasn't here by my fault. But that don't count.
Either way it goes, he just don't like taking accountability.
I do.
I'll take. No, he hates it.
I do.
He hates accountability.
I
took accountability.
He did. He did. I have to give him that. He did take accountability for sure. We had a little talk about that.
When I fucked up the communication.
Oh, that's only because I scolded him.
No, I talked to her before I talked to you.
I talked to her. In full transparency, he was blaming you.
No.
He was blaming you.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm here to know real.
In full transparency, he was blaming you.
Damn. She turning red.
I'm not turning red.
Because you lied.
I'm not turning red.
You turning red as hell because you lied. You like a tomato. Because you lied. Because you lied.
Says the nigga wearing red.
You lied.
I blamed you.
I did not. Because I actually called her before I got over here, bro. And matter of fact,
at first
we talked about it on the episode.
At first he was like, you didn't like the communication between y'all was bad. Then he was going in. Then I was like, yo, yeah, I guess I feel you a little bit because she could at least hit you up. And then he was like, then he started going in like even harder. And I was like, oh nah, I ain't gonna let you do that to D Molly, bro. That's all on you now.
No, he's lying. don't listen to him. Cause it's on wax. It's literally on the last episode. The first 20 minutes we talked about it.
You can have whatever you want on camera, but when that camera turns off, that's a whole lot of stuff y'all don't know or see.
Oh, here we go. No, the crazy thing, I even called her before I got here. I called her. I said, damn, bro, like I fucked up, and I called and I was like, nah, it's my fault. I was like, when you sent back, when I said, I asked you, and you said, yeah, I never sent you the time. That was the first mistake.
No, because I reached out to him. I was like,
exactly.
I said, are y'all still shooting on Friday? Because
remember.
Because I reached out to him first.
So look,
I did.
Yes. So
and he was like,
and I told him that. Listen. I told him that. Crazy. I was like, bro, no. Because we agreed on the time. We agreed on the time the Friday. Man. Listen, we agreed on the time the Friday before. No, so he was like, he was like, yeah, just lock it in. I was like, bet. So then look, it hit Sunday. I was like, let me hit D. I went brain neutral. I didn't do it. Monday, you texted me.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, you good to record on Friday? You said, yeah. I never sent you the time. Like, I had the time. I never sent it.
Let's do a fact check right quick.
Yeah, I never sent you the time.
Wait a minute.
He said he didn't send you the time.
Yeah, I never sent her the time. After she confirmed Friday was okay.
I was like, so why didn't she just hit you up and see what was going on then? And he was just like, I don't know why she didn't, bro. She could have.
But I was like,
she could have. But look. And this at third, and then the more he talked, I was like, nah, bro, it's your fault.
Because it was a Monday. It was a Monday. I hit him. I said, hey, bro, y'all filming this week? He said, yeah, meant to hit you last night to see if you could do Friday. I said, yep, that's perfect. And then I never heard shit.
Never sent the time. And then we talked on Thursday about the topics because you called me. And I was like, yeah, we can do this. And in my head, I was like, let me go ahead and text D these topics because normally when I post the flyer for the episode coming out, you text say, hey, send me that. So boom. So normally you didn't do it this time, but I was all right, whatever. I'm gonna send her the topics. I told myself, send her the topics. I went to sleep. I woke up. I said, make sure she's coming today. I didn't do that. And I'm on the way here and I said, I feel like she ain't coming. So let me call. I said, you on the way? She was like, nah, I ain't here. I said, you good. I fucked up. I was like, I fucked up. You good.
But what's crazy is, you know, because I'm a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? I could sit back and see what I could have done differently as well. You know what I'm saying? And that day, I definitely could have, because like I had told you, we actually had plans on being up here regardless because of another meeting that we had.
For sure.
But that person, it ended up not working that day for that person. Yeah. And I even told my best friend, I was like, should I hit him up and see if they doing it? And then I talked myself out of it instantly. I was like, no, he would tell me.
Well, that's why we were sitting here. I
could have followed up. You feel me?
That's why we were sitting here, and he was just, and I was like, bro, I should just add her to the group chat. And he was like, yeah, add her to the group chat, like, and because for me, like, I don't be sleeping, so I be fucked up. So like, I stayed up. So Wednesday night, I stayed up all Wednesday and all Thursday. No. Correction. Yeah. Wednesday to Thursday. Yeah. Because yeah. So I stayed up all Wednesday, all Thursday. The reason why I stayed up is because I wanted to go to the gym, but I had to go get a new tire. Mm. So I was like, okay, I can go to the gym before I can go get a tire. The gym opens up before the tire place.
This
so this I said, my mind. So I was like, bro, I was like, if I'm gonna go to the gym at 5 a.m, I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep. Because if I go to sleep, I'm not going to get up at 5 a.m. So I said, I guess I'm staying up all night. Went to the gym at 5 a.m. Left the gym, went and got a tire at 8. After that, I had to come home, clean up, get situated, because I was going to be doing an interview in my office. So I was like, boom, 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 getting shit together. That was at like 5. So I was like, if I go to sleep, I'm not going to wake up. So I guess I'm staying up. Boom, did a thing, interview. By the time it hit 9 p.m., me and him had just got off the phone like around 8 something. I was like, bruh, it's over.
Couldn't do it.
I had to lay down. And I wasn't thinking like, bruh, like it's a simple 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Send the text off, go lay down. And I just, like I said, I went, procrastination, a little bit of fatigue kicked in. Lack of awareness. Like my awareness was
lazy because you're a hard worker.
He definitely a hard worker, for sure.
Being a dad, being a husband,
all of that.
Being a working man, and then also doing our show, and then everything else in between.
Absolutely.
You're a very hard worker, bro. So I ain't never gonna call you lazy. And you get up, like I said, 4 a.m. gym.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All of that stuff. Like
I'm still recovering.
I'll just stay awake. But I will say,
yeah, I have bad timing.
I was proud of you because when you was telling me that story at first, like I thought you was probably just like up all night gaming. And you was just like,
well, I did to stay up. I did play the game to stay up. Like if I just sat there and looked at TV, I would. If I just sat there and watched YouTube for,
Sonny's like, dog.
If I sat there,
because he didn't tell me this.
No, because look, if I sat there,
he made it seem like such a sob story. He was like, bro, I was so busy. I had this going on.
I did not make it seem like
editing our show. And
no, bro. But I was doing all that. I was doing all that.
And I hit up Molly and she didn't, you feel me? So I really didn't. But then I knew I wanted to go to the gym. So I was like, if I go sleep, I ain't gonna make it. Because I gotta get the tires. Yeah. I want to go gym. Yeah. And then I gotta put the baby over here, do that, and all this other stuff. And I was like, I told him, I said, bro, that's crazy, bro. I was like, that's wild as hell. He never one time said,
oh my,
he picked that controller.
Gaming.
Bro, why? First off,
I'm weak.
Because
do you think I just sat there and twiddled my thumbs till 5 a.m?
I thought you was busy working because that's what you said you was doing.
I multitask. I be editing and playing the game.
Going for the day.
Edit and play.
You didn't give me like an hour by hour. So I'm thinking in my head, I was like, oh, dang, that is a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And, bro, like I said, I'm dyslexic. I can't keep up with time and all that, bro. Like my time perception is bad. Like, if something could happen 5 minutes ago, and for whatever reason, out of my mouth, I'd be like, bro, that was like last week. And it was just 5 minutes ago. So I'm bad at that. I'm bad. Now, I know what we talk about, but like as far as like time, I'll get that wrong, probably. But saying all that to say, Molly, you were missed.
Yes, and I missed y'all. Feeling is mutual.
Great.
Yeah.
You a motherfucker. It's cool though. It's cool.
What happened?
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
What you mean you gonna get me?
It's cool, man.
It's a silent comeback from the Aries. Cool. That's what they do.
I'm gonna get you. You won.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
you won.
Then I think you was with us by this point, but I told you he like clickbait me.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
So that's why I'm sitting here like, bro, like
I clickbaited you one time, bro.
Oh, so you finally admitted?
I told you.
No, you didn't. You was swapping down that you did not. You was like, no, it was good content,
intentional.
Bro. It was just nice content.
But okay, I didn't come into the situation and say, oh, I'm gonna get them today and clickbait them. No. You said what you said, and when you did it, I said, that's it. That's the one. You gave me the golden goose right on the platter.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
That was probably one of my favorite clips.
That clip that he used.
So fire.
And we talking like peak beef. Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. And he literally uses a clip of me fumbling over my words, quoting Kendrick Lamar. And in the caption, as if he wasn't the one typing it, Sonny thinks that this bar is the hardest thing Kendrick Lamar's ever said. That's crazy, ain't it? What are y'all's thoughts? And then the first person to comment, him. Off of his other page. So I'm like, bro, like what type of shit is this? Now he's having a conversation with himself.
No, I ain't had no conversation with myself.
Like that was crazy.
That nigga crazy, ain't he? Like, bro, that nigga be tripping, don't he?
This is diabolical. And then I thought Instagram and like TikTok was bad, but then when I went to YouTube,
YouTube.
Oh, they ate you up, didn't they?
Ooh, hey, YouTube different.
YouTube was flaming me up.
Yeah, you can't
They
read
were
the comments
so
if you're not.
pissed.
Yeah.
They was just like, he's an idiot.
Stupid ass nigga.
Dumbass. How could you fuck up the lyrics claiming to be a Kendrick fan?
Oh, man.
I was just like, see, I think after we did that episode, bro, I probably didn't drink on the show for like 2 weeks. 2-3 weeks, because I was just like, bro, I just contributed
fucking up the words.
fucking up and slurring my words to like me just being lit, because that was a very intense episode, because he was so like,
I know y'all get very passionate about this.
Drake.
Please, let's not.
Yeah, we not.
Let's not.
You
Let's
see how
not
he just
do it. Let's not do
Bro,
it.
stop. Come on now.
Let's stick to the program.
There you
All
go.
right, I done did the intro. We can get to the first topic.
Which one is that? Oh, the
About the Olympics.
Olympics.
USA.
You see why we didn't finish with the most medals? No, with the most golds. We finished with the most. We finished with the most medals, but we didn't finish with the most golds. You see what happened?
No.
So I think it might have been high jump, might have been pole vault. I can't remember the exact.
It was high jump.
It was high jump.
We lost.
So
We did lose.
So
Yeah.
what happened was
That black dude.
there was a tie.
There was a tie.
And they
He
said
got greedy.
So they said it was. Yep, they said it was a tie, and it was like y'all can tie and both be the gold medalists.
Y'all can share the gold.
The dude, the USA competitor, rejected that. Like, nah, if I don't want to tie.
Yeah, that other country, he was like, I'm cool with it.
So they gave him the silver.
Damn.
There you go. And so now
it really wasn't like that. It wasn't just so much.
But like you said, he got greedy.
Because they went to a peak height.
Yeah.
Neither one of them could complete it. They couldn't get over it. Well, then when they was just like, they just kept trying and trying. I think they tried maybe like 4 or 5 times in a row. Neither one of them could get over top of it. Well, then they brought them together and they were like, yo, y'all can share the medal. How do y'all feel about that? The dude from the other country, he was like, I'm cool with that. The black dude was like, nah, let's keep jumping. So then they kept jumping, and then they was like, okay, if you guys are going to keep jumping, let's go from there, and then we'll come down. And the first person to hit the bar or not complete it from coming down comes in second. The first person to get over gets gold. Dude ends up biting himself in the leg because something that he had just accomplished, he then a second turn couldn't do it.
Dang.
The other country dude, the white guy, he gets over it with ease, gets the gold medal. And I was like, fam, that's what greed does to you.
Yeah.
I was like, damn,
you should have just took the gold.
Yeah.
He should have just took the gold. And I bet, I understand like the competitive nature of it, because he's looking at it like, probably, I don't really keep up with high jump or anything like that. So probably, this is me speculating, but probably in his mind, he's like, fam, this probably some of the highest jumping I done ever did.
Yeah.
I know if I did that, I can get this.
Yeah.
And I can become the gold medalist, because if he can't do it, so I'm gonna keep trying. But I don't think neither one of them expected for what to happen. And the black dude had his chances once they start coming down to complete it. He couldn't get it and end up with silver. And I was like, dang, that's crazy.
It was like that was a pride thing too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was probably one of those things where he was like, I ain't come this far to share no gold medal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But again,
that's pride.
So just like how we was talking outside, we was talking about how like just like DJ Khaled's like the 1%. Bro, you have the chance to be an Olympic gold medalist. You are in the 1% of competitors in the entire world. Like, everybody doesn't get a gold medal from the Olympics. Your chances of that are, you have 100% chance. All you do is say yes. Take it. Like, nobody's gonna look back and say, well, yeah, he shared the gold medal. They're gonna say gold medalist Ron, whatever the fuck his name was. Like,
that
gold
accolade will forever.
you will forever be a gold medalist. So I think like for him, he was looking at the short sight victory versus the long term victory. Like, it's no knock against you becoming in second place, but you came in second place.
Yeah.
Second place is the first
Silver
person.
and gold.
Second place is the first person that is forgotten unless you're the Turkish shooter.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, like, other than that, that's the only, that dude from Turkey shooting the gun is the only person I've ever seen who ever came in second place feel like he actually won. He just got greedy. Like, you just take that, bro. It's a gold medal, bro.
Imagine, like, I'm watching that, and all while that's happening, the 4x4 is going on. crazy.
The women set a record.
That young 16-year-old
Quincy.
kid, Quincy Will.
I can't think of his last name, but I know his first name is Quincy. He's like 16. I think.
Quincy something.
It's called Quincy Jones. No, I'm calling Quincy Jones.
I think
he was the one with the golds.
No, that's the that's the
that
other
brother's
dude.
crazy too.
I can't think of his name, but yeah, Quincy.
He just ran a 400.
Okay, that's what it was.
That's the one that came back.
Yeah, because I actually did see his.
Yeah,
that's what you're right.
He went from 5th to 1st.
Yeah, he came back. Yeah, he was.
And that race was crazy as hell.
Yeah,
they even showed bro like preparing for that race, and I was weak as hell because it would just show him just being quote unquote a brother.
Yeah. Hanging out, being a regular nigga,
bro. Just being a nigga,
regular nigga, bro.
Like fam, like he's in the back, and everybody else is like going through all his extras. He walks in, puts his suit on, bro, and then like he's just standing around, like, all right, like, y'all ready to go do this?
Yeah.
And then he comes, bro, like he looks so defeated and depleted.
No, after he won.
Bro, before he won, like when they was
that was the last push though. Yeah, that was
when they was coming around that final
last
like,
turn.
150,
yeah, that last
200,
turn.
200. Mm-hmm. Bro, like he looked so like the agony in his face looked like, bro, I can't keep up. Like, oh, this is too much.
Yeah.
But then once he realized, like, oh wait, I'm not that far behind.
Yeah.
This is just 5th, and they're low key slowing down.
Yeah,
he hit that second gear.
Yeah.
He caught a second win.
Well, he just kept pushing. Like he just kept, and it's like
never gave up.
And it's like everybody else started to like let up a little bit, and it's like he never let up, and they started to let us as they started to let up. He's still running full speed. You could tell that they kind of, they started to die off.
Like a white state.
Shit, I don't know where that nigga from.
Bro, I swear, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
I swear, bro. He's from like.
Don't say he's from like Montana.
Somewhere like that.
That's
bro.
a Delaware nigga.
Like
that
like Nebraska type shit, bro.
That would be funny. But I know Quincy. I know he's from Maryland. He's from Baltimore, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was good. That was dope. Like I said, that dude, he definitely let his pride getting away.
The women, like you said, they got they broke a world record, which was dope.
Yeah, the women's 4x4 went off. They won the 4x1 as well. The men's was fucked up because of no allows.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Like you win the 100, but your race is the 200. Like that's your race. Like the race, that's your event. And for you to come in third, and then shortly after you come in third, they say, "Oh, well, he has COVID."
You feel like that's
a little, to me, it feels a little
too convenient, huh?
Yeah, it's like, bro, because if you won, they don't say that.
Oh, bro's name's Quincy too, Quincy Hall.
Yeah, you're right. It is Quincy Hall. But I'm saying, like, but if he wins, I don't think they say he has COVID and he won.
Bro,
they just
28.
They just say he won. You know what I mean? Like no allows won, and so I thought that was weak. I thought it was weak that.
Wait, what you say?
No allows. He has COVID. The reason why he lost 200, they said it because he had COVID.
Yeah, it was weak.
And it was like, so that fucks up the 4x1. So now they got to put another dude in there.
Yeah, that's true.
And so the handoffs, all types, because that's why the USA got disqualified.
I think it worked out better for him though.
For who?
The men.
No, they lost.
The men's 4x4.
No, 4x1.
Oh.
Yeah, Noah don't run the 4x4. He runs the 4x1.
Sorry. Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, with Noah getting fake COVID, they had to replace him in the 4x1 the next day,
fake
bro.
News.
Yeah, and the men's team got disqualified. But not only they came in 7th before they got disqualified, but they got disqualified. It's just like, bro, like the difference between 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th is like less than a second. You know what I mean? So it's like for you to not be able to participate because you got COVID, you screwed the team over, you know. Excuse me.
Yeah, that is kind of shitty for the men.
Yeah. But the women did their thing. Shakira, she got her redemption. She did her thing in the 4x1. I feel like they kind of made a lot of news about her coming in second in the 100, but I mean it happens.
Wasn't there some sort of backstory with that too? Like there was some like
so it was something with the village. So
okay.
something where I think they said that the players that didn't stay in the village were having a hard time getting back into the village for their events.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it was like they weren't staying inside; they were outside, and they'd be 30, 40 minutes away. And it was just a lot of, I don't know, it was a lot of stuff going on with the Olympics. You had that story. That's why Shelly Ann Fraser Price didn't run. Like she couldn't get in or some shit, and then I think she ended up getting hurt. She had her hamstring warming up or something like that. You had the female boxer that they were claiming was
the swimmers too.
Yeah. Then you had the female boxer that they were claiming she was a man. She's not a man.
I said that. That was crazy.
She was born with extra testosterone. Her body produces more testosterone.
She had X and Y chromosomes
type shit.
You know what I'm saying?
And there was a track runner. Where was she from? I think she was from somewhere in Africa a couple years ago. Yeah, but she they wouldn't allow her to run because she was producing too much testosterone, and they were like, if she's gonna run with the women, she needs to take blockers.
I low-key remember that.
Yeah, and she was like, I'm not doing that. Like, y'all don't want me to take a steroid, but y'all want me to take something to suppress my body. I don't understand that. Right. So I don't think she's ever ran or is gonna run. But there was that situation a couple years ago. Now they're saying with this female boxer, they were trying to say she was transgender, but her country wouldn't even allow that. Like her country's one of them. Like, we ain't all that. That don't fly here. You know what I mean? And so that alone,
like risk her life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that alone was like, okay, that can't be true. and then you had the X and Y chromosome shit. So all it is it's not that she's a man. She just produces more testosterone than the average than the average female competitor. But that's her body. That's like, it's not like she's taking something to do that. Exactly. That's just, you know what I mean? And so that's why she's able to sue and press charges for defamation. I think she's suing Elon Musk, and I can't remember the other person, the other entity that she's suing, but she's doing that. You got people that are going back and, apologizing for their tweets because a lot of people, it was misinformation.
It was
a lot of misinformation. It kept on. I'm talking about, bruh. And she did win. She did get gold. But I when I seen it, I was like.
But not only was it misinformation on her end, it also sparked another hate train for a whole community of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's now all these innocent transgender people that don't have anything to do with anything are now receiving all this hate. You know what I'm saying? So it sparked a lot of negative headlines and things like that.
Yeah. No, it was a crazy 2 days. Like it was, I'm talking about everybody was talking. I mean, I was even confused because I was like, bro, are they really allowing a dude? I was like, nah, that's like, I'm watching stuff, I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, where's this information coming from? Like, I'm seeing people place online like, hey, because you could bet on all the Olympics, all the boxing, all that shit. You could bet. Somebody was like, man, I'm betting on the man every fight, and they were like, just bet her, and she did end up winning gold. But the fact that was their reason was just like, yes, it's a man.
Yeah,
I'm betting on the man. The man ain't gonna lose to a woman. And then the other fighter that she made quit in the first round, that's what really sparked it. Because it was an Italian fighter, and she basically she got popped in the face, bro. She got hit really hard.
Yeah.
And it felt like, I guess the lady, she claimed, it's not fair. I'm fighting somebody, that's where it started from. It started from that fight. She made the girl quit. Everybody saying, oh, she quit because the Olympics made her fight a man. And I mean, it was, like I said, it was just a lot of misinformation, but it's a bad look for the Olympics because I don't think the Olympics, either they didn't say anything or it took them a long time, but it took about 2-3 days for shit to really, 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 really get cleared up.
Yeah.
Because for the first day, that's all you saw was it's a man fighting in women's boxing. Matter of fact, they were saying it was two. They said it was two men fighting. They kept on saying, I'm like, bro, no way this is real. Like, what the fuck? And I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't know. Like, well, you remember what's happening?
It's like an unfair situation for all parties involved. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like the person that's being accused of being a man who was clearly born a woman with female parts, that's so unfair for them, right? And then this girl probably didn't sign up to get hit by a person that produced a lot of testosterone. You know what I'm saying?
She got popped.
But then it's there's another part of me who kind of feels what.
But you're boxing.
Did you see Clarissa Shields' Breakfast Club interview or whatever? They asked her opinion
on that,
and she was like, "Shorty soft." She was like, "I spar with men."
Yeah.
She was like, "I got hit so hard one day I couldn't even open my mouth for 3 days." You know what I'm saying? So it's just I get that too. She may be a little soft. Maybe she just wasn't used to competing at that level.
Fighting somebody that can hit that.
Shout out to her for becoming heavyweight champ.
Oh, Clarissa.
Yeah. That was dope.
Yeah.
She beat the brakes off Shorty though. But wasn't there
She's a monster.
like the last time there was like world championships or the Olympics, there was like a trans man or woman who like I think it was a man who said they identify as a woman. They went and they competed in like the lifting and they won gold. But then it was like it came out later that person was trans.
No, I don't remember that. I remember.
Like,
I
a lot
think
of people were mad about that because they was just like that's something that needs to be known.
I don't think that was Olympics though. I think that might have been like some. Or I think that might. I think it might have been like a competition.
That's why I
for
was
sure.
like,
Yeah, it might have been a competition. For sure.
I didn't know for sure.
I do remember in the NCAA, they had the situation with that swimmer, where the dude swimmer was transitioned to be a girl. He was still swimming.
Mm-hmm.
They had that was a situation. And it's like. It's always like, okay, you say a man is gonna have a natural fair advantage when competing with women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But then it's like, okay, if this person, the swimmer, has done she had her last 8 races and she's lost her last 8, she didn't place. And then she finally placed her last 2. That I don't really see them having said advantage that you claim that they have because they've been participating and losing.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like they've been participating and just dominating. Like, it's not like they just came through and they was Michael Phelps. No, this motherfucker's a loser.
But I feel like swimming is one of those sports or events to where it's just like
it's like unisex.
Yeah, very much so unisex.
But Michael Phelps is definitely going to be supremely faster than fucking Katie Ledecky.
Oh, yeah.
Just because he's the way that his frame, his like he's just
longer.
He's not human. Like so, it's like it's gonna be completely different. But she can probably definitely beat and hang with some men for sure. But the worst, I won't say the worst. I say a bottom tier male swimmer can probably compete and win with top tier female swimmers. 9 times out of 10, if we're talking Olympic level swimmers, the worst male is probably competing with the best females. It's just natural. You know what I'm saying? Just like running wise, like the best sprinter, usually men are usually going to run faster than women. That's just by the times wise, you look at the times, men's run faster splits.
How do you feel about that co-ed?
What you mean? Oh, the co-ed relay? I fuck with them. It's cool. I think the Olympics has done a good job of adding in wrinkles of different shit and having so many events because I think people just like think, oh, it's the Olympics, so we get basketball, we get soccer, we get boxing, like we get track. But then, like, once you really, 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 really sit down and watch the Olympics, you get water polo, you get rugby, you get tennis, you get
you're absolutely right.
You get shooting, you get darts, you get shot put, you get axe throwing, you get so many different competitions because it's so many worlds and it's not worlds but countries.
I didn't even know there was a dancing in the Olympics.
So breakdancing was new. This was the first year, but I think they do have like ballroom dancing, figure skating.
Yes.
They have all. Well, I think figure skating might be Winter Olympics, but the point is that they have all these different type of things, and it's like for them to introduce breakdancing, and people are like, why they do breakdancing? Like, bro, you understand? Dancing alone. Like actual dancing, not like twerking, but like actual real deal dancing.
I think twerking is a class of its own.
Well, yeah, it is. But I'm saying the best. I'm not gonna think that the best twerker is a better athlete than the best dancer. That's my point. Like the best dancer, like they dance, like that's what they do.
Alexa,
like that's
back that ass up.
like that's a physical. That's a physical type of activity. You really got to be in shape to really dance. And so for them having breakdance, like that's different. You know what I'm saying? I think the first year of them having it was a little fucked up. Like I don't think they thought it out, which is why in 2028 it's not happening.
That was crazy.
But I do think the idea of having breakdancing, because dancing is universal. Every country dances. Like every country has some form of the same type of. No, I can't dance, but somebody in this room can dance. Can you dance?
Yeah, my Dougie and Jig is crazy.
No, I'm saying like, can you like
let me get the shiz on?
I'm saying like, can
like
you
follow choreography?
Yeah. Can you like?
Oh yeah, I was
like
I was a part of a boutique.
Like goddamn, remember Lorianne from Making a Band?
Yeah.
If Lorianne was
can you
to come
boom
in here,
cat?
I can ballroom dance. I was in a battalion in the 8th grade. And we had to like.
So you light on your toes.
It was almost like some Bridgerton, like ballroom dancing type.
You watch
stuff.
Bridgerton?
Okay, that's kind of far.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Bridgerton's cold.
Do you watch Bridgerton?
Used to.
What made you stop?
I broke up with my ex.
Nah, okay.
Damn.
That don't count. That don't count. That's not what I was asking. That's not what I was asking. I used to watch Pretty Little Liars. Come on now.
Hey,
Hey, you do what you got to do.
hey, I'll let somebody talk to me, man.
But no, I think the Olympics having breakdance, I thought that was cool. That whole situation, I can't think of her name. I think her dance name was Raigu. Raygu. I thought Raigu, some shit like that.
Something
but
like that.
Australian dancer. And if you see, I know you've probably seen her
Australian break dancer.
Yeah, I know everybody's seen it, her routine. It was terrible. It was horrifying. It was one of them type of situations where
It's Rachel Gunn, but she go by Ray Gunn.
Ray Gunn, okay. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to Ray Gunn.
That's kind of hard. That's kind of hard, bro. Her name, I didn't know her name was Rachel.
Man, she changed it like
Ray
2
Gunn.
weeks before the Olympics.
Ray Gun in the building. But now she tried to put on for Australia. It was terrible.
It's only hard depending on how she spelled it.
Yeah, I think it's Raygun.
It is. That's exactly how it's spelled.
Then it's not hard.
How you supposed to spell it?
R-A-I.
Nah, boo.
Like Ray Gunn.
Boo.
Gun.
Boo.
But I hate when people spell my name when they're Sonny.
They spell it with an E?
They spell it with an O.
Huh?
Sonny.
Sonny is my granddad's
like Sony
nickname.
Digital.
That's how he spells it with an O.
That's how Sonny Digital spells it.
That's what I was about to say, bro. I look at it like, bro. To me, that's Sony Digital, or like Sony, like I ain't gonna count.
Sonny.
My pops, he bought me this like Louisville pullover shirt, and he had my name put on it on the arm of it, which was hard. Like it had the Louisville lettering, like the old English letters and everything, but it was spelled Sonny. He gave it to me for Christmas. 3 days later, bro, it was at Goodwill.
Because he spelled the name wrong.
He spelled the name wrong.
You still could have kept it though.
Nah, that thing had to go, bro.
Oh, you couldn't send it back. You got it fixed.
Nah, I mean the damage was done.
What you mean?
I told him that he spelled it wrong. He was like, "Oh, my fault." And I asked him, "Could he is there any way we can get that letter changed out?" And he was like, "I ordered it like that." And I was just like, well, in that case, appreciate
Bro,
it.
you could have went to a tailor out here. They could have hooked you up. You felt some type of way. You didn't feel some type of way about not being able to change. You felt some type of way like, yo, this like my own pops got this wrong. He got this wrong. Are you serious, bro?
Definite. And it was like
you should have just asked me.
At the time, bro, the guys used to be over at the crib so much.
So they seen it. They had they died last.
Yeah, so my whole thing was like, fam, if you was gonna try to call yourself be original, the least you could have done was pull one of the guys aside and be like, yo. Like, and then come to find out, he did pull like 2 or 3 of them to the side and he showed them. And none of them was like, I was like, bro, why didn't any of y'all take the time to be like, yo,
correct my pops?
It's like, we did tell him. We did. I did tell him you spelled it wrong. But he swore up and down you probably wouldn't trip. And us knowing you, we were surprised that he thought that you wouldn't trip.
You wouldn't trip.
And I was just like, yeah. I was like, I mean, I get it. It's the thought that counts. And that does kind of sound bad now that I'm saying that out loud for the first time. But like, yeah, that thing was gone.
That's hilarious.
Exactly.
But yeah, enough about the Olympics. What else we got?
Shout out to all the gold medalists, silver medalists, bronze medalists. You are a champion.
I think it was 122 total medals.
In the eyes of us, man. You feel me? First, second, third, I know that.
I think China was a close. Was it China was second in total?
Sure? I thought it was Austria.
No, I think China might have been the second.
I think in swimming. Well,
yeah,
Austria.
I'm talking about total.
Australia.
Total.
Total?
Total medals. I think it was USA and China.
Let's find out.
If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think I'm pretty right. Pretty correct. Y'all ready for another quarantine?
Huh?
Oh man.
Another
It was.
quarantine.
China was number 2 with 91. We had 126.
126.
China had 91. Japan had 45. Australia had 56.
Okay.
Total.
Okay.
In gold medals, we tied with China for 40.
Okay.
Who had the most?
We tied with.
Oh, we tied. Okay, we tied. We tied. All right, hey man, calm it
Well,
down.
why the hell
bro.
would you ask who had
bro?
the most?
You got it, bro. My fault, bro. It's almost like when that nigga came in and you told him the bathroom was the first door on your right hand side.
Yeah, man. Like we came in this way from the back of the crib, which I consider the front. We walk in. My people's is like, yo, where the bathroom? I said, first door on the right. He walks to the second door on the right. I said, bro, what are you doing? I said, the first door. He said, well, I thought you meant like first door coming from the front of your crib.
That's not the way we came in, though.
But
thank you. And I was like, and then furthermore, bro, that would be your left. Like, the hell are you talking about right now? And like really tried to like argue that, and I was like, nah, bro, you tripping. I was like, bro, like, what are you talking about? But yeah, saying that, like, yeah, crazy.
But yeah, y'all ready for another quarantine?
Bro, stop.
You don't think it's gonna happen?
I don't think it is.
No, I don't think.
You don't think it's gonna happen? You don't think so?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even know too much. I didn't even know monkeypox was on the rise.
It's back.
I knew something.
Like this past week, it is back. I done seen 77 different cases. I promise you, every time I get on Twitter, I see another. Bro, I see another nigga with another. Bro, if I have you seen the pictures of monkeypox?
Yeah.
They look insane, like acorns all over your body.
To look it up.
You don't want to look it up.
Have you ever seen Last of Us?
Oh, you talking about her? You ever seen Last of Us, D? Last of Us?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
It's a great show.
It is. It's actually. It's a great show. Better video game, but a great show.
Yeah, the video game is definitely dope. It's basically a video game that they turned into a show.
Yeah.
Monkeypox looks like Last of Us. Like
you talking about the niggas that's all zombies, it's all bumpy and shit,
bubbled up.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's like imagine if somebody took an acorn and dug it under your skin, like in rapid spots. Yeah.
Oh God, that's horrible.
Horrible, right?
Oh God.
So, but it's transmitted.
We don't want to laugh at anybody.
It's transmitted by contact. It's a contact-S disease. So people are confused. Some people think it's just a sexually transmitted disease. No, you can transmit it during sex, but it is a contact-based transmission disease, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not like airborne or nothing. So like if somebody got it, they got to touch it. Zombie shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's wild.
And now then you combine that with possible COVID back on the horizon with cases and everything. I
look at that. I'm like,
the pictures are. That's why. Yeah, I be seeing. Crazy. The first time you see it's gonna creep you out.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
And if you've never seen it, I'm like, hey, the first time, yeah, it looks nasty, because it's not like spots. It's like knuckles. Like you look at it, you're like, God damn. Hey, bro, I seen somebody on Twitter with Twitter, like people was posting like pictures of like cases and stuff. They was like, bro, just kill them, bro. Like don't let that shit spread. Like COVID is one thing.
Dang.
Like I'm cool with
that. Like, does that person have to touch you for you to get it, or can it be like,
yes,
they was sitting in this chair and then I sat in this chair?
It's like skin to skin contact. Yeah, it's like on contact. So it's like if I got a rash and I scratch it, I gotta scratch you. Same type of shit.
Yeah, or somebody brush up beside your
type
arm.
Shit. Yeah. You feel me? Like it's one of them type of diseases. I believe. I don't think it's airborne.
That's crazy because I was really just telling my friend the other day. I was like, we need to go back to the 6 foot thing. Like that was cool. The distance that they had between us and shit. You know what I'm saying? When COVID first came. Yeah, we need that.
There are some. You know what's crazy? There are some good aspect of things that happened that came from COVID that like should have stuck. Like I mean, working from home definitely did pick up a lot more, but I think working from home should have really, really stuck. Like, like
I think in some businesses,
some did. Well,
it benefited some companies.
But then there are a lot of companies over the past year, 2 years, where
they did come back to work,
or they started cutting people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not too many. Like, fuck, even Twitter. Twitter closed down its main headquarters. We don't need a Twitter building. Work from home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to work in an office. That's just, I gotta pay for the office space, rent it, do all this other shit.
Yeah, it was
y'all could just work
beneficial
from
for
home.
some companies.
I'll just send y'all the equipment. Work from
Yeah.
home. It's a whole lot cheaper, cost efficient, and the job still gets done. Morale is up. Everybody's on work the time. You know what I mean? I mean, on time to work. So it's like, I see the benefits of it. The 6 feet thing, I think people were definitely a whole lot more during COVID. I will say this: people were a lot more aware, courteous, and cautious in places like the gym,
Yeah.
stores.
I was so happy about all of that because I'm such a germaphobe as it is.
Yeah.
So everything that people were saying or preaching, like you need to do, I was already doing.
Was already doing type shit.
Like, you ride with me, I got hand sanitizer in there. I got Lysol spray. I got Lysol wipes. I got baby wipes. I got all of that already in the car.
Yeah.
Already. So I was already on that. And then, like, bro, like,
I ain't
my
gonna lie,
uncle,
baby wipes in the car is crazy.
bro. Well, not so much like baby wipes, but like bleach-free wipes.
Sandy wipes, sanitation, like sandy. Yeah, I understand.
Bleach. It's pretty much like a sandy wipe, but it don't have no bleach in
No
it.
bleach
It's not
in
like
it.
Lysol
Type-
or like
I
a
don't-
Clorox.
It's a wet wipe.
It's like like a wet wipe.
Yeah.
Prime example. But like I already had it, and then I remember like my uncle, like probably like 5 years before he passed, he came in town and he was just like, God told me to tell y'all, wash your hands. Wash your hands. Something's coming and it's gonna affect, and like cleanliness is gonna be the driving thing to make sure that you safe, sound, and secure. Didn't know what that meant 5 years prior to COVID. But I just remember it stuck with me. And I was just like, wash my hands. So already being germaphobe, and then him like coming and having that premonition and that vision of COVID happening before it even happened, I was already on it. And then I just be baffled. And then like, I ain't gonna count. I done told y'all what type of job I got.
Oh yeah.
Bro, early in the morning.
Yeah, I couldn't do what you do.
Same dude come up every day. He want to open hand, shake everybody's hand. What's up, bro? Boom. What's up, bro? Boom. And he gets me. Now I don't see
He
this
lick
brother.
his hand.
I don't,
What's up, nigga?
bro. He should have. That probably would have been a little bit more cleaner.
Damn, that's gross.
And that's crazy. But like I watch him open shake people's hands, bro, and I just be like,
You shook
bro,
48 hands this morning, nigga.
I know for a fact you shook 5 people's hands
Who don't wash their hands.
who I know don't wash their hands, bro. And it's too early in the morning.
Bro, it's a nigga
Too
like
early
that
in the
at work.
morning for that. And he gets mad. He be like, come on, bro. Like, you gonna leave me hanging? Nah, I ain't gonna leave you hanging,
Elbow.
bro. But germs, bro.
Elbow.
Germs.
Right.
And then, like, I put him on.
Little fist
Like,
bump.
bro, I done did it so much now where he's germs. And then sometimes, bro, like, I will slip up and I'll shake. I'll be like, you got me today.
You got me, you dirty son of a bitch.
Bruh, yes. You filthy animal.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you got me today.
Yeah.
You got me today, bro.
Yeah.
You got me this morning.
Nah,
I can't believe it.
It's a dude like that at work, bro, and it's so crazy because he's one of the higher ups, but he's always doing shit. He's always around people and shaking and grooving with people, and bro, it's just so many times like I'll go in the bathroom and he'll come out of stall and I know he just blew it up, and he walk right out that motherfucker.
That's some foul shit.
Right, and I'm
That's
like, bro,
foul.
and motherfuckers be
Trifling.
like, he got a team, so like they be over there having like food, they be having like bundt cakes and donuts and shit, and I just be in the office like, nigga, you ain't wash your hands, bro, like at all. Like, matter of fact, you remember the episode of My Wife and Kids? And when did you ever watch My Wife and Kids?
I did watch it.
Okay, remember the episode when they had a hibachi? Do you remember the episode?
Yeah.
Okay, and the nigga went to the bathroom and he didn't wash his hands, bro. How that white dude was acting, bro. He was licking his fingers and shit. That's what he be doing in the office, bro. And I'm like, bro, you just blew it up and you ain't wash your hands, bro. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what's happening? Like, you don't want to wash your hands. And then like, and it's been times. And
that's just what I like.
And look, and it's times where like I'll be in the bathroom and like I'll be at the sink washing my hands, and because I'm at the sink washing my hands, he's coming out. He'll try to like fake wash his hands, but he'll never use no
Not
soap.
fake wash his
He'll never use no
hands
soap.
at this big age.
He'll never get the soap. He'll just turn on the water.
You know, some places restrooms don't got hot water.
No, we got hot water. But I'm saying, but he'll turn.
I'm just saying, period. Some places, bro, you go turn the water on,
but you still,
and it be like a sprinkler thing that's censored, and that water never get hot.
Yeah, but still, it's still the attempt. You have to attempt to do it. Like, don't just disregard and say, yeah, you got water, you got soap, but just because it's not hot, don't mean you're not gonna wash your
right.
hands.
I'm gonna still wash my hands from cold water if there's
no. I don't give a damn whether the water hot, cold, medium.
No. But I'm saying, but that can't be somebody. But that can't be somebody. For like, bro, that can't be your excuse.
I'm going twice regardless,
bro.
The first one gets the oil off. The second one lathers up real nice, and then you rinse that off, bro.
That cannot be your.
I hate the bathrooms that don't got paper towels though.
So look, that's the thing.
The air dry thing.
Air dry is terrible because it's just spraying doodle particles on your hand.
Thank you.
Terrible. So, but with the paper towel situation, bro, there's been times where I'm like, bro, like they didn't fill up the paper towels or the paper towel shit broke, bro. I'll wash my hands, bro, and I ain't gonna I use my shirt to open up the bathroom door.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna still wash my hands. And then 9 out of 10, by the time I get back to my desk or the office, I just grab a paper towel in there, or I'll wash my hands again in the kitchen and use a paper towel there. But, like, it don't take nothing but 17 to 25 seconds to wash your hands and get the fuck out of there, bro. So it's like,
just nasty.
Why you just, like, where you just wipe your ass, sir? Like, like, where you just did that, and you just go walk out and go eat a donut. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay. And if I was the type of person that, bro, and you know, and I feel bad because I'd be like, I don't want to be that type of person, like run around and be like, hey, yo, bro over there, he be digging his ass and be passing out donuts and shit, bro. I don't want to be that type of person.
Guess what?
But the other part of me is like, bro,
I'm gonna tell it all.
I'm never gonna take anything.
James don't wash his hands.
I'm gonna never take anything you offer edible wise.
Yeah,
and I'm never gonna take anything that your team offers because it's like, bro, you don't wash your hands, man. And it's like that is the craziest thing.
He's definitely gonna spread COVID in.
You see what I'm saying? Like, but he's one of them type of people where if I know for a fact if you ask him about it, the first thing he'll say is that he don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that. That'll be the first. I can tell, like, just having conversations with bruh. He would not care if you tell him that's unsanitary. Well, I don't care.
I would file a grievance.
You know what I'm saying?
This is I'm
going to HR.
This is not a conducive work environment for me.
He's disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is absolutely.
He's putting us all in danger.
He really is.
Arrest him.
Bro, when I was at Parks and Rec, there was a case like that where they filed a grievance against somebody because, bro, he stank.
Oh, Jesus.
His breath stank, and bathroom hygiene just wasn't there. And they formed together, filed a grievance against him, bro. And they brought him in and basically told him, like, you need to bathe, use deodorant, brush your teeth, wash your hands, all that. And I was like, fam, that's so crazy that it got to that point. Like, you had to be, as an adult, you had to be told that you're not being adult when it comes to personal hygiene. That's a wild, like,
that's crazy.
If I were ever, like, the ultimate, like, talk about disrespect, like, I would feel so disrespected whether I was or I wasn't, like, not you or was using had proper hygiene.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel some type of way, fam, like, and that would make me, like, step my game up. And, like, me being, like, I know sometimes I call myself, I'll be like, fam, I'm a big guy. And then some people be like, nah, you really not that big. But, like, me, like, never once has anybody ever come to me, or will they have the opportunity to come to me and be like, bro, I smelled your arms today.
Nigga, you stink. You know what?
Your breath smell foul. You smell like nuts, or anything like.
But what's crazy
that ain't never gonna happen.
You would be surprised of like how many men do not give a fuck about shit like that.
No, like, bro. Oh my! Listen. So look.
Don't care about like appearance, their hands, none of that.
So
like,
blows me.
I'm
we
like,
was just talking. I'm like
that too.
I come home, bro. I shower immediately as soon as I get to the crib. Especially like my line of work now. Like when I was at Parks and Rec, like the most I come home, I might come home smelling musty. Might got a little mud, dirt.
Yeah.
You feel me? Whatever.
Yeah. What you do now? Yes.
bruh, immediately,
Yes.
bruh.
Now, when I worked at the post office, I was the same way. As soon as I get home,
That's why boots stay in the garage because I'm like, bro, I'm not taking them boots off in the house.
Yeah,
I'm not having those boots in the crib. I'm not walking around in the boots in the house with them boots on, bro. Whether it be for a split second, hot second, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, none of that. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, not doing it. No, for sure. No, I think it just depends on the type of person, bro, and how you look at it, because I'm not against people who like, I go get mani pedis or whatever. I could use a mani pedi.
Mm-hmm.
I know this. Like, my feet are terrible. Like these dogs.
Oh, I'll go get some. I'll go get some.
These dogs. They done seen some shit. You know what I mean? And never got them touched before. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna put on my socks and lotion what skin you see left type nigga. Okay. So you see what's left.
You dry your feet,
bro? I don't dry my feet. I don't dry my back. Bro, I'm bad. I wash my shit. I take a shower, take a bath, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I wash my shit. I got a loofah. You know what I'm saying? Get my bag. I do all that shit. But I'm not one of them people where I'm like, that shit don't bother me, because I grew up. You grew up military, but I grew up military, and like my pops, I'm not gonna say he was militant and be like and watch us, but it would be like he would be like, hey, bro, you been in the bathroom for 20 minutes. The water been on for 20 minutes. So like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, so it's right. like to me, I'm like, oh, I just need 5 minutes. I'm in and out. I need 10 minutes.
You drying off?
I'm in and out. I'm in and out. So boom, 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 boom. I'm getting dressed. I'm gone. That's why it's like, bro, if I got to be at work at 11 and I know I got a 20-minute drive and I wake up at 10:20, oh, I'm good. I'm shower, get dressed in the car.
So
brush teeth.
Do you moisturize?
I put on lotion. On the parts you see.
On the parts you see.
On my hands.
So if you wear a long sleeve shirt, fuck the elbows.
Just my hands.
Yo, you crazy.
If I were, hey, in the winter, hey, hold on, bro. In the winter,
what?
In the winter, I don't put lotion on anything but my hands and my face.
Dog.
In the winter.
You're not seeing it, bro.
It doesn't matter if you see it.
Bro, you know how many times I've lotioned my feet? I can count on one hand. I'm 32. I don't have my feet out. I don't. I'm at the crib. If I like you, the odds of you ever seeing my actual feet,
so you ain't never tried them between your toes.
For what?
Oh, the fuck? Crazy, Dre.
What they gonna?
Y'all,
hold on. Time out. You individually sit down and dry your foot?
Yes.
Bro, I get out the shower. 9 out of 10, I gotta brush my teeth. Sometimes I brush before. Boom. I get out the shower. I'm like, all right, bet. I dry off, put my towel on. I go, you know what I'm saying? I go put the lotion on.
You dry in between your toes to prevent like fungus and athlete's foot. Bro, and all that.
But that's like if you're not showering.
So you just admitted.
That's if you're not showering.
You just admitted you got bad
fungus grows from moisture.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying like.
But you just admitted you got bad feet.
So no. But
maybe your bad feet contributed because you ain't drying off your feet, brother.
No. I had
putting any moisture on.
No. I have that part. I have bad feet as far as like my toes and like my toenails and shit like that. But as far as
you got cracks on your heels?
No, I don't have that. I don't have that issue.
That's why I got moisture.
So I'm saying I don't like. I'm not a socks type person where I put on socks when I'm in the crack.
Well, let me tell you an old trick.
Crib, I have my feet out.
When
I got the shower, I might put on my slides every once in a while, but my feet are gonna air dry. I'm not tripping about that, bro. I'm not about to put it up. If I put on socks, that's different.
Dre, listen to me, Dre. And this is because I like your wife, okay? And you don't need to be slicing her up under the covers and shit. So listen. You gotta soften your feet up. So what you need to start doing is start drying your feet all the way completely. And then what you need to do, you need to go old school with the Vaseline and sleep with socks on. You need to do that for probably about a good month. Damn. And I promise you're going to see a difference in your...
but I can't...
Aquaphor, that's perfect too.
We got Aquaphor. And I put Aquaphor on
everything but your feet.
No,
everything you can see.
No. I put Aquaphor on my elbows. So I know...
You got on short sleeve.
Yes, because I know I rest my elbows.
You realize you talked yourself into this, right?
What do you mean?
Don't feel like you being attacked.
No, bro. Come on, man. It's me. It's me. I'm not feeling attacked at all.
And because you said that,
What?
I'll tell you right now, whatever we say, in one ear.
Out there,
I
for
know.
sure.
I'm already knowing.
No, because I've been told this before. Like my mom has told me this, and I've told her.
He's been rebellious since a child. He has just refused.
And my mom, she can't understand it. She's like, when you were kids, that was part of you getting dressed. You lotion up your whole body. And I said, well,
He
Mom.
said, yeah, as a kid, I always thought that was the dumbest part of everything.
Yes, you understand. Also, as a kid, I had to make my bed every day. Guess what? When I got to college, I stopped that shit. Okay? I didn't make my bed every day.
You making your bed up?
Yes.
Oh, Dre.
So you got to college and said, fuck the moisture. Only what you can see.
My hands, my elbows, if my legs is out, my knees, and we good. Why I gotta lotion my chest? Why I gotta lotion my back?
So you not dry and cracky and
but I don't have but I have naturally oily skin. I will say that. I have naturally oily skin. Like I'm even more like I don't put lotion on my face because I'm oily. Like I get oily really, really fast. So that's
different.
Especially in the summer. Especially in the summer.
Are you an easy sweater?
Oh yeah.
I am too, bro.
Yeah, I sweat. But like I said, I have oily.
Sometimes, but I sweat depending on like have I over moisturized.
Bro, I can start sweating. I could be fresh out the shower, playing the video game, no shirt on. If it gets intense enough, I'm sweating.
That's nerves.
Yeah, I got bad nerves.
Yeah.
I be sweating at work.
That's totally different
doing
than
nothing.
being outside doing nothing and then you sweating.
See, but I can wear a hoodie like this outside.
That sometimes is me. Like I could just be outside not doing nothing, and then all of a sudden the sweat be dropping. I just be like, oh boy, time to go in.
See, that don't bother me though.
It don't bother me, but it bothers me because
that don't bother me.
Who wants to be sweaty? Because most times, if you outside and it's that hot, that means you at a function, you at a barbecue, you whether it's family, friends, whatever. So it's like, bro, nobody wants to be the sweaty motherfucker at any of that. Like you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, I just can't imagine. And like, I can't imagine not getting out the shower and not moisturizing my skin.
Hold on, time out. So you telling me? Oh no, wait. You're telling me you get out the shower and before you get dressed, you moisturize your whole body.
Yes.
Before I even dry off.
As a woman, I understand that.
I got this it's like shea oil.
No.
And while I'm still like low key wet, I put the oil in my hand and I will rub that in while I'm wet and then dry off.
Nah. I mean, I'm not saying.
And then that's why you feel me. That's why I got this glow. That's why I got this odor, this scent. You feel me?
So you try to say I ain't shining?
Like
you trying to say
no cap? You smell my arm right now, bro.
I don't want to smell you. I don't want to.
Not saying you. I'm just saying like.
But I will say like he's not. You're not no dirty nigga though. You know what I'm saying? I've never smelled him, and I've known him for a long time. He wasn't a musty boy at school and nothing like that. He's always smelled good. Actually, Dre, you always so.
But for me,
I use Dove deodorant.
I'm Arm & Hammer. I used to use Dove. Dove was a little bit too. I feel like it irritated me at one point, and it was a little bit expensive.
I used to spray.
I'm cheap.
I used to spray shit.
See now,
I can't fuck with no spray deodorant.
See the spray. See certain shit. I know how like my skin reacts. So I'm not saying I got like trash skin. Like I know I can't use certain soaps. Like I can't use Dial, like a Dial body wash or a Dial bar soap. I can't. Like it dries me out. I know that for a fact.
Dial definitely dries. Dial and Ivory dries me completely out.
Ivory I'm fine with. Irish Spring I'm fine with. Dove I'm fine with. I can't use shit like Axe. I can't use shit like Tag.
I was about to say the yellow Dial. I'm cool with that too.
I can't use it. Dry me out.
The yellow bar.
The yellow bar.
The yellow bar. The yellow bar.
It dries.
Bro, that yellow bar for anybody. I'm about to hip you. If you got any type of skin condition, you get a tattoo, whatever, get you the Dow yellow bar, not the body wash. Get the bar.
Yeah. He ain't lying. My best friend put me onto that.
Shower with that, and I promise you, your tattoo gonna heal faster. Yeah. If you got eczema or you suffer from dry skin, bad skin, if you got like sunburn, any type of bodily rash, anything, use that Dow. I don't know what. I know they say it's like antibacterial or whatever, but I promise you, that soap
That shit
It's the
fucks me
truth.
up.
will change your life. Like Tito, Tevin,
Yeah.
bro got psoriasis and eczema and all that, bro. I put him on. He went and got
Right.
tatted and ended up like with a like a slight infection in his hand from his tattoo.
Mm.
And I
Right,
told
the
him,
dial fucks you up because you're not moisturizing afterwards. Like that's why you gotta moisturize.
But I ain't gotta do that with other stuff.
Huh.
oh,
The ivory, the
I didn't even think
dub.
about that, but you absolutely right.
Yeah,
I
you
ain't gotta
have
do
to
that. All right, so
moisturize.
that's a 2-step situation with dial. See, that's not, bro.
This nigga's
I'm
crazy.
real.
Two-step situation is crazy.
Bro. I'm real. I'm simple. Like my lotion, I use cocoa butter, or I use the Lubriderm shit, but I prefer the cocoa butter. Like, bro, I'm real simple with it. I'm low maintenance. Like, I don't need no high tech shit. Like, I do what I do. I get in, I get out.
That Nivea almond butter.
See, I can't do. I'm not a big Nivea person. I can't really.
I
do
like
You know what's
Nivea.
crazy? That's what's in my bathroom.
Yeah,
That's what you
Nivea-
just
Nivea-
you asked me what you was like, bro. What kind of lotion is this? This lotion's all right.
No, Nivea is not bad. It's not the smell.
The
smell
Nivea, the
doesn't bother
jar
me.
is the best though.
It's more so. It's a little bit.
Kind of like
It's kind of
creamy.
greasy.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of greasy on my fingers for me. I don't like it. It works.
It definitely is.
but it's a little greasy on my fingers. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
good.
And I'm not. I don't get mad at it, but I would never put it on like I said, my face. Now, I have put some of the cocoa butter on my face. You know, when it's like cold, like the Vaseline cocoa butter. But it's just some, some stuff a little bit different, man. You know, I moisturize where I need to moisturize at, bro. Like if I got on pants,
That's what it sounds like, Jack.
you know how much lotion I save in the winter?
I bet one bottle probably lasts you damn
The
near.
whole winter. Cause I don't lotion up. You gonna get my arms and hey, neck down ain't getting touched. I'm out for what?
You gotta. Can you try the what we said with the feet? Put this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna try
Vaseline
to
or Aquaphor.
I
and
like
sleep
to
with
walk
socks
around
on.
barefoot. I can't sleep with socks on.
Oh man, that's another reason why this. Yeah.
I can't sleep with socks on. I think that's a heinous activity. Like I can't. Like it just. I can't get comfortable. Like I had to take them off. I will have to take them off. Like I can't sleep with socks on.
Or maybe in the morning, put the Vaseline on your feet and then put the socks on, and that way all
So
day.
you want me to walk around the house with socks on?
You don't wear slides?
I wear slides.
Yeah, but you don't have socks on with your slides?
No socks. I'm raw dog in the slide. That's just, bro. I
So
don't
you're not
know.
even ashamed of your toes. You
No.
just,
My mom. When I go to my parents, she put the motherfuckers up. I'm like,
Do you
Oh,
cut
man.
your own toenails?
no. I have Andrea do it. Yeah, I don't. Because if I cut mine,
The
I'm gonna fuck them up.
disrespect, bro.
No, I
like,
ask her. I'll be like, "Hey, you want to cut my toe?" And if she says no, I'll be like, "All right, cool, whatever." I go on about my day. But if she says yeah,
to
she'll cut
ask
my
somebody
toenails.
to cut your toenails knowing that you don't moisturize and that you could care less
crazy,
about, like,
diabolical.
that's yes,
It's diabolical.
that's crazy.
It's called unconditional black love. That's what it's called, brother. I don't.
Now you will be sentimental because we talking about
Right.
what type of shit is that? This motherfucker
How the
don't
fuck we
never.
get on feet anyway? Goddamn, I'm
We
confused.
went from
We was talking about hygiene
monkeypox.
from monkeypox.
Yeah, washing your
And
hands.
this is what I say. This is why I'm glad that you here because you stopped us right there. See, it got too far. They got too far. So we could go on. You hit me about the Black Sam thing.
Oh yeah. Black Sam, he sat down with Big Boy beginning of this week or last week. And I mean it was nothing too much that we discovered, but he
Will
did
hit us.
yeah, the one thing that he did say that was, I guess, to me was new information. Like, and I'm surprised a lot of people weren't talking about this. Was he described what actually happened on that Sunday? Like,
Now that's what I didn't know either. When he was
Yeah.
talking about how dude even came and left and changed his shirt.
he put a shirt, put a red shirt on, and then
Yeah,
came
I didn't
back.
realize
He
he
damn
did
shirt
that.
Yeah, and initially, from what we were told, was Nipsey was outside. Bruh came up. There was Nipsey and them. They said something to him. It was a little altercation. Boom. He shot Nip. Well, Sam, the way Sam described it, he was like, man, that whole day just wasn't even protocol. He was, I don't even know why the people that were there working, nobody had their gun on them. He was like, that's not protocol. Protocol is, he was like, if I was there, everybody that was working that day was gonna have that was our protocol. When Nip is there, everybody have their gun. Everybody have the security, like they know what type of time it is in this parking lot. Like this is where we at. So it's like when Nip is here, we extra precautious. It was like for some reason that day, not a single person had their gun on.
Yeah.
Not as he was like, so that already
they wasn't even outside.
They wouldn't even they was right in front like the door
waiting on them.
Yeah, type shit. So that was all that was already
be like, bro, we on the way.
Mm-hmm.
But he had also said too, like prior to, he was like, let us know when you coming.
Yeah.
He had told him the night before, I'd be there, and they was like, and Sam was like, bro, well, let us know when you gonna be on your way. He's like, man, I ain't telling you motherfuckers nothing. And he was just like, bro, call us when you gonna be on your way, bro. So you feel me, we can be on point.
Right.
And Nip was like, bro, I ain't telling y'all nothing. Well, Black Sam, like you said, he ended up having to work a double or whatever, worked all night.
He was at
went
his
grandmother's house, fell asleep. Nip never called, said he was on the way, so he never got that call or message to even double check and be like, hey, make sure y'all all on point. Bruh's about to pull up. I'm right behind him. Type shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, nothing that normally happened that day. And that's most times when things like that do happen, is when nothing goes like, we've got this set routine that if any, like, it's a set routine. This, and this has to happen if this is gonna happen. And that one time that it didn't happen, you feel me, ended up in, you feel me, his demise. But I just thought it was very, very interesting just to hear him speak on it. And then we also get like for the first time an official, so to speak, somebody who's an in-house, because we've heard Cowboy talk, we've heard Crip Mac talk, we've also heard what's Blueface's
about Whack.
We've heard Whack talk and everybody, and Whack had said even prior to, which I didn't even know, that there was like a whole, like, we heard about the altercation or whatever that happened when they were shooting the music video for his album with Khaled, Nipsey Hussle, and John
you talking about
Like we kind of heard about the altercation, but we never really got any type of like confirmation that all this actually did happen, because you got a lot of people who are on podcasts regularly who are, their job is to stir things up, quote unquote. So it's kind of like, we really can't take you at face value because we really don't even know, because all your stuff is allegedly anyways. Like, you really don't have no main sources in anything that you present. Yeah. So it kind of is what it is. But to hear Black Sam kind of confirm it, like, yeah, we got into an altercation and things, like, he didn't really go into depth about the altercation, but that let us know, like, okay, so Black Sam, he probably did pull a pistol and shoot it at you feel me, Big U and them. Yeah. Nipsey probably did pistol whip Big U's father and everything, and that's probably what kicked everything off.
So look, that's the other side of it, bro, because it's like there were already speculations or quote unquote rumors that this was something that was set up by Big U. Like there was already people kind of like leaning towards that way, because I think they said Sam himself has said he got a call from Big U like 30 minutes before the shit actually happened. Niggas was saying Nipsey was dead. Sam, they're like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Well, not Sam directly, but other people got a call saying that Nipsey was dead. 30 minutes later, Nipsey was dead. So it's I don't know, like it just, and then you got Sam saying that bruh came through and he didn't have a shirt on, kind of cased the spot, see what was going on, came back with the red shirt on, did what he did. And he was like, honestly, like he was like, bro was probably watching Nip the whole time. He was like, it was probably really supposed to happen in the alley, but he was scared. He was shook. He didn't know, like, oh shit, like I'm really about to do this. And then he cased the spot. Seemed like everybody up, they lacking. Yeah. I can do this without worrying about any type of retaliation. I can do this and get off and get up out of here. Came back with the red shirt on, boom, did what he did. And like he said, you know, he was like, you know, if you see a red shirt in the hood, that's you know, the Bloods or whatever. He was like, don't nobody sell no red shirts around here. Like nobody wears red
That's
around
a Crip
here.
neighborhood.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, we know it ain't from here.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know. That would make sense. Like, okay, it's a chance that maybe Big U. I'm not saying he did or he didn't, but there is a chance that maybe if Sam is saying it felt like a hit, it wasn't no random shit. Sam is saying it felt like it was a hit. Like this was a plan. This was something that whoever did it sent. I can't remember his actual name, but I know his gang name is Shitty Cuz. But he sent Shitty Cuz to do a hit.
His name is Eric Holder or something.
Eric Holder.
I was about to say that, but
Yeah. I just remember his gang. His gang name was allegedly Shitty Cuz, which is
I hate
crazy.
the fact that we got the same name.
Shitty Cuz.
Eric.
Oh, Eric. I see her name is Shitty as Sunny.
Yeah, you're fucking crazy for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I want to jump across this track. Shitty cuz. What? And then come to find out too, like they wasn't even as close as what we were led to believe.
Yeah.
Like, cause we was thinking like it was we heard there was an altercation between him, Eric Holder,
about him being a rat,
Nipsey being a rat, and not Nipsey being a rat, but Eric Holder being a rat or whatever.
Like telling him he couldn't come in the store and shop.
Like
basically.
you can't come.
And Sam kind of said.
Because he was like, bro,
that wasn't the conversation, but he said, but there was a conversation about something along those lines.
Because he wasn't accepted in the hood because he was just like, but that was like previous shit because he had paperwork saying and proving that he was, so he was kind of like shunned and like nobody really respected him.
But it's like once he came by and left, I wonder why that didn't spark nobody like, man, let me go just get my pee. Like just, you know what I'm saying? Niggas coming by being weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering why that wasn't alarming to anybody to like tighten up.
They was lax. It was a Sunday. They probably wouldn't. They probably didn't know Nip was coming. They was, oh shit, Nip here. You know what I'm saying? All type of different things could have happened. Like it could have been some. If Big U might have said, hey bro, I throw you a little don't have your pistol on you. You know, like you never really know what could have happened. I'm just totally surprised that like I know the news is hectic week to week, day by day in this social media, this 24 hours thing that we live. But I'm just really surprised that nobody has really spoke about the new information that Sam said, because normally like that type of information that comes out, like that would be the talk. Like I feel like it got kind of suppressed. I don't want to say like suppressed, and it might have like, again, that could be in combination with Big U. Like I'm gonna suppress this. I'm cool with people that are the powers to be.
I think it had to do with not that like Big Boy is lame or nothing like that, but I feel like if Black Sam would have did that interview with Cam Newton, or if he would have done that on Club Shay Shay, like one of the more popular ones, I feel like it definitely would have caused like, you know, a bigger buzz.
But I think for Sam, he probably really didn't even want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But
so
I think he realized he needed to talk about it.
Yeah.
And I think him doing it with the home team.
It's you got on the thing is street knowledge and it's street politics.
Well, yeah, but it's also who's gonna respect it? Like who's gonna respect? Who's not gonna ask me a question that's stupid?
It's I don't even think
like Big Boy knows better.
Big Boy does know better, which is why he sat down with Big Boy because he knew Big Boy was going to answer all the right questions. And Black Sam being as smart as he is, I feel like Black Sam probably like let Big Boy know, like, all right, I'm willing to talk about this. I don't want to talk about that. Like, cause every single question that he asked, Black Sam didn't have a problem answering. So that lets you know right off the bat, there was a conversation had before they sat down and talked based on like what Big Boy needed to research and do his homework on and what he didn't need to research and do his homework on.
Yeah.
And shout out to Big Boy because he was highly sensitive to Black Sam, understanding that Black Sam don't do this.
Yeah, he don't do this.
He don't sit down and talk to nobody. And even Black Sam said himself in the interview, he was like, bro, I don't think I'll ever get adjusted to the fact that people want to take photos with me He's like, the only reason that I don't turn people down is because I understand that it's out of respect for bruh.
Yeah.
So because it's for the love and the admiration that they have for my brother, that's the only reason that I'll stand and take a photo with anybody.
Yeah.
Even though I don't like it, I probably half the time don't want to do it. I'll still do it out of the fact and out of the admiration and respect that they want to do it just to show me how much they fuck with my brother.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that to me, bruh, that was so big because it was just like, fam, to take somebody like Black Sim who is quiet kept, introverted, so some would say or could say about him, like, and then now he's being brought into an extrovert lifestyle that he's not used to. And this is
Yeah.
the first time we've heard him talk live and publicly since the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, bro, like that's crazy as hell. But I will say that now everything that after listening to Black Sam's interview with Big Boy, everything that Charleston White said gotta be true.
About what?
Charleston White was already talking about all this shit like before, like right after Nipsey Hussle passed away. He was like, yo, he was talking about how he has respect for uh Hermes, Hermes, or Hermes.
You talking about?
The brand.
That's no, it's Nipsey's real name.
Oh,
if you're out,
yeah.
yeah.
Hermes.
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 Yeah, something
It's
like
like
that.
Hermes or Hermit or I think it's like Hermes or something like that. He was saying that like because originally he made the statement, man, like you feel me? He was like fuck Nipsey, like, and he was like on some weird shit. And it was kind of like, bro, like what the hell, like
Yeah,
what you on
Ermias
or what
Joseph
up, Hermes?
Ashton.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like Eritrean.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Because he's African, well, his
Mm-hmm.
father's African or whatever. But he said after he went to the funeral with the original like Rolling 60s and everything, like he got to know Hermes
Yeah.
based on everybody. He was like, bro, there was so many talkers and speakers and everything. He was just like, he felt like Black Sim and Lauren London gave the most heartfelt. He was like, but for Hermes, Nipsey's son to get up and speak, he was like, he said for him being from the South, being at a funeral like that was weird. Like we in a basketball arena
Yeah, Staples, yeah.
at a
Yeah.
funeral, there's a casket in the front,
Mm-hmm.
there's a stage and a casket. He was like, but the whole building, everybody's smoking weed. He was like,
Really?
that was strange to me. Like he was like, I didn't understand that. I didn't get that. That was weird as hell. He was like, but you feel me? I'll show up with the original gangsters and the founders of the Rolling 60s. I pull up with them and everything. And he was like, that shit was crazy as hell. And to hear all that, and then he went on to further say like he had always felt like because they brought DJ Khaled to Cali to shoot that video, and they had John Legend there, and then they basically like how Black Sim even admitted like bruh had his party, which were all, you feel me, Rolling 60s Revolve. And then Black Sam had his own people around that as well. So now you got two different sort of like groups or gangs, so to speak, surrounded by this one person. And he was just like, bro, we made sure that everybody was safe, everybody was cool. Big U pulls up, he's there, they get into the altercation or whatever. And he said he felt like it was, and when I say he, this is Charleston White, said that from the knowledge that he was given, Big U was basically on some hater shit, like because he was out there in them same street corners, and
Yeah.
he's sitting over there on Slauson and everything, bro. And he's watching them, and he's at the corner, and he was just like, how you think that probably made Big U feel like to be the quote unquote big homie, but then you get Nipsey to pull up, and all the little homies, hey man, that's Nip. He pulling up in the Benz and got the Puma sneakers on and got the
Yeah.
jewelry and everything, and he looked more flyer, more fresher. then Big U, who's supposed to be even Nipsey's OG.
Yeah.
Like, how you think that probably made him feel? He was like, bro, it's street politics and street knowledge. He was like, so of course you gonna have. He said the old heads is gonna hate. They gonna be haters, and that's all they know how to do is hate because they've been seeing it. They don't know how to really congratulate nobody. He was like, so when you get the altercation from the music video that happened, which was probably a little bit of extortion because it's like, bro, we're here to help you protect. You're supposed to be repaying us. But then they try to say it was like over like equipment and sound and mics and cameras and all of that. And Nipsey was like, bro, I'm not paying. I already paid this amount and this and the third. They try to make it, and via Charleston White from being locked in with all these. I don't know how. Well, he said he lived in Cali for a while, so he got tied in. Yeah, and he used to be a Crip himself, but he was like, he walked away from it and everything. He was like, there's really no true walking away from it. He's like, there's really no walking away. And he was like, he felt like Big U and them basically were like extorting him, but they tried to make it seem like it was over cameras, lights, and microphones and all of that stuff, trying to say it was about equipment. Then they get into the physical altercation. Nipsey slaps Big U's father. They full altercation pops off. Black Sam pulls out a pistol and shoots.
Yeah.
Now this is all allegedly speaking, based on, you feel me, Charleston White talking.
Now, what incident was that again?
This was when they were shooting the music video for it was DJ Khaled's song.
So that's not the same as the BET Award weekend.
No, he smacked the dude. No,
yeah,
no, that was just with a worker. That was just with a worker.
So they had brought, so DJ Khaled drops his album
Grateful. I think it's the Grateful album, right?
I don't think the album was out yet. The album ain't out yet.
I don't think
the album went out yet because after Nipsey died,
then we got the music video.
Yeah, but the album wasn't out yet though.
And it was, I think Roddy Ricch was on that song, John Legend.
It was a
nice I know the song you're talking about. I just can't think of the name, but I know the song you're talking about.
I got you.
I can't. It's not coming.
Higher.
Right. Yes. So they shot the music video. Nipsey convinces Khaled to come to LA.
You're gonna be rich forever.
Shoot his part, Rich Forever. There we go. So Nipsey, DJ Khaled agrees, I'll come there, whatever, you feel me? Blase, blase. They shoot his part. John Legend's part was also done in LA. So now you asking for protection for Nipsey, John Legend, and DJ Khaled. It's a lot of protection.
Yeah.
For some A-list celebrities.
Type shit, yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, altercation breaks out. Things go left. Black Sam pulls out the pistol. But even listening to Charleston White's interview, he was just like, bruh, I don't give a fuck whether you gang related or you not, whether you was trying to shoot at the big homies or you wasn't, you pulled your gun out and fired it. Mm-hmm. Based on street life, somebody got to pay for that. Whether it be a fade, whether you get shot at, whether if you hit somebody else got to get hit. He was like, and that's where he feel like that's where it kind of like falls a little off because Black Sam not really being from that and trying to keep Nip from that. He don't understand and know that. He just know that's my brother.
And I'm
here to protect my brother. But things go left, and you feel me, which is why Black Sam said it. Well, he said it without saying it, but then also you get a lot of other Crips, especially from like No Jumper. Like he got a lot of, you feel me, well-known Crips on the show, well-known Bloods on the show, and everybody around the same kind of. They all saying it without saying it. Yeah. We feel like this was a designated hit based off of what happened from what went down prior to or at that music video shoot.
Yeah.
Which was crazy as hell to me. I was like, damn, bro. So now we got for real start taking Charleston White at face value.
Well, it's not even that. Though. Like I said, I'm still confused as to why it's not being spoke about at a I don't want to say an alarming rate, but it's like, and I don't want to say the interview came and went, but it's almost like people was like, oh yeah, I watched it, and then that was it. it was like, did y'all not get to the important part? Like,
Yeah, because if you ain't tapped
there
in,
was
you ain't
shit.
tapped in, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, but even for the people that are tapped in, you would think like, yo, like I've seen a lot of viral clips this week.
And
I haven't seen nobody really talk about that.
Yeah,
And to me, it seems like,
but
like normally.
Did you hear what I just said?
No, I'm listening. I'm listening.
But that's why they can't tap in, bro.
No, I'm not saying that people tap in. I'm saying like, okay, so like people that I know, pages that I know that speak about this type of shit, none of them paid that interview any type of attention. It seems like,
and that's crazy too, because the interview got 1.5 million views.
So
on
people
YouTube.
are watching.
People are definitely watching.
But what I'm saying is the publication, the clippers, the people that take the content, repost it on Instagram, repost it on Twitter, it seems like they were told, don't touch this. Because, bro, when Cat Williams did his thing with Shannon Sharp, it was everywhere.
Yeah, but
and I'm not,
gang violence, and then one person just talking bad on other comedians.
It is
producers
different.
And directors and actors.
It is different.
Actors and all that is totally different.
But I'm gonna say this same thing, just like the Young and Ace and the Fulio shit. Anything Young and Ace has done in the past month and a half has been clipped and repurposed and shown a billion times, because they're trying to say anything that he says or does is connected to the fucking Julio Fulio situation. So it's not necessarily a thing about the gun violence. I really think it's somebody who is in a position is like, yeah, we're just gonna not let y'all push that out. There's nothing because
you really, but look, bro, you really can't push something when somebody said all the right things but never put a name on it. So now you just getting a bunch of...
It's not, you don't have to. It's new information. The information about him putting on the red shirt, that is something that's
new.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but he's already been convicted and he's sitting in jail right now.
Man,
so
but
for us to...
we don't care about that.
For bigger platforms to come back and be like,
we don't care about that.
He had this,
bro.
He was already found guilty, bro. So
no, but it's not about that.
Bringing it back up now.
The original story was he walked over there. Nipsey and them said, you a rat, you can't come from around here, and that nigga pulled a gun out and shot Nipsey. That was the original story.
I guess
for it to be a whole nother story.
If the case was still open, yes, this would be headline news. Like every podcast, every radio station, everybody would be talking about it. But the fact that it is a closed case and he's been found guilty.
It's almost like, yes, it's new information, but it's new information about the same guy who's already been convicted.
No, I understand
so
that.
I think that's where it kind of loses its like...
It loses its steam.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's why you haven't been seeing it.
Bro, the reason why I'm going to tell you...
And even when you hit us up and you want to talk about this, I was like, bro, this is kind of low-key and relevant for real now.
No, it's not. Because, the reason...
Bruh's locked up, so it's just like everything Black Sam said.
It's not about him.
It opens up, it gives a different perspective.
It's not about him.
And it gives an inside perspective, but I mean, it's kind of just like...
It's not about him being locked up. Just like how you said how Charleston kind of alluded to being a situation with Biggie.
Yeah, but when Charleston said all this shit, bro, this was after, like immediately after Nipsey got killed. This was right after the funeral.
That's fine.
So Eric Holder is still not even... He's sitting in county waiting to go to court.
That's irrelevant.
Whether or not he'll be found guilty.
But that's irrelevant.
That's why you seen all those clips then and why everything was buzzing, because
you just said it yourself. Waiting. You just said it yourself 10 minutes ago. We have to start taking what Charleston says more serious, because what he alluded to was Big U being a part of it. What Black Sam said...
Everybody's been saying Big U has something to do with it.
Yes, but hold on. But that just because you say it doesn't give it credence. I can say a lot of shit. Doesn't give it credence. Now we have credence to say, hold up. Now let's connect the dots. Let's read the tea leaves. There was an altercation. Sam ended it by pulling out a gun. You fast forward, a nigga comes through, cases the spot, comes back, does what looks like is a hit. You have Black Sam saying, yo, I really feel like this is the first time he's ever said it himself. I feel like it was a hit. Wasn't no rumor. I feel like there was a hit on my brother. I'm telling a story that we didn't hear no information about him coming back 2 times. We didn't hear no information about him coming back the first time with no shirt on and the second time with a red shirt on. There was none of that. So for Black Sam to say that on a big enough platform, I would think like, hey, people should probably acknowledge what the fuck is being said, because to the common person, it's just, oh, Nipsey got shot because he called somebody a rat. No, it was deeper than that. So that's why I'm looking at it like, hold on, it might be some other shit at play. Because normally something like this, like you said, they got 1.5 million views.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, if this would have came out
Bro,
a month after Nipsey died,
situation though,
man, you crazy.
Whether he had a shirt on or whether he didn't,
bro. I'm saying the fact that he came over, they had a conversation.
But we heard there was an altercation. The fact that the altercation that we heard happened didn't happen, and how it ended up being something bigger. Like, yeah, if you want to hit on that, cool. But the fact that he pulled up and he had a shirt on and he didn't have a shirt on, and this is all. But you gotta also think too, bro. Like, we don't live on that side.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
We live on the East Coast.
For sure.
So everything that's supposedly new to us is old as fuck to them.
But it's not.
Probably.
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
But it's not. Because, bro, we live in it, bro. It's just like...
talking about, bro?
Listen. It is just like a fad, bro. Nothing is really regional no more.
Bro, if we lived on the West Coast in Cali and we were shooting this show, and if we was living in the state of California, we wouldn't even be talking about this now on the show.
Bro, nothing is regional. All right, nothing is regional.
I ain't gonna lie.
Everything, social media.
I think I disagree with that because, like he said, they're on California. Don't you think that they know people who was affiliated, and you don't think that this type of stuff has already been spread to those people already? This is old to Cali. I believe that.
But it's never been in the public, and the public is what matters. The public is what matters. So if the public, bro,
but our public
like
being on the East Coast, bro. Like the public on the West Coast, they've already got this story. They already knew this story. But they've already been. I guarantee, bro. But
listen,
on the West Coast,
that doesn't control anything. That's a region. That region doesn't tell you this is what's going on for the rest of the world. So what I'm telling you is that
what you talking about, Drake? Everything's done like that. You got whether it be sports. Or news or anything, bro. You got local, you got region, let me ask you a question. And then you got national.
Let me ask you a question.
What are you talking about, bro?
Let's say that the West Coast is 13%.
We're getting national news off of something that a local and a regional have had. Okay.
Let's say the West Coast is 13%.
We ain't got much time anyways, y'all.
Let's say the West Coast is 13%. So that means 13% knows. You're telling me that when the other 87% find out, it's not going to cause a ripple? That's insane. There is a larger percent of people that just found out about him coming back twice. There's a large amount of people that just found out that, everybody that was working that day, nobody was following protocol.
Wait. But we're not going to act like we didn't hear that he was there. He left.
No, that was never the thing. That was never the thing.
It was the
thing. The original.
It was the